Students, welcome back. It's our chapter 7, Santorini, an amazing Greek island. But I have to review our previous chapter for you. Our chapter 6, we talked about the organic farming, and it is good for our health and also good for our environment. It's very eco-friendly, although the price is kind of higher, but still we have to support the organic farming. Okay, and today we have a very interesting and amazing and fun article, which was written by an expert of Greece, and he is born in America. He's an ABG, American-born Greek. He's an engineer, and he's also a good teacher, a good friend of mine. Let me introduce our honorable panelist. DJ Pentazidis, welcome.
Γεια σας παιδιά, τι κάνετε, είσαστε καλά? This is Greek talk for, hi, how are you? How are you? Are you good?
That's good.
How's that?
It sounds very good Greek to me. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay, Lee, so you were born in America, right?
Yes.
But you are Greek.
My parents were directly from Greece.
That's right.
I'm either first or second generation.
I see. Have you ever traveled to Europe?
I've been fortunate enough to travel almost all of Europe. I lived there for 6 years.
Okay.
And while I was living there, I lived in Greece. But I got to go to Germany, France, Spain, Luxembourg, Holland, over 21 places.
Wow, lucky you. I
Yeah.
envy you. I just had been there for 3 countries, I think. Yeah, okay. Then where is Greece, actually?
Greece
Yeah.
is at the southeastern part of Europe. It's got the Aegean Sea on one side,
Yes.
the Ionian Sea on the other one, and the
Yes.
Mediterranean. Okay.
In the south,
Right.
Mediterranean,
It's. I was there in Greece for 6 years, as I said, and it's the most beautiful place. All of the places on the Mediterranean are great,
Yeah.
but Greece is good because I can speak the language.
That's right.
So it's easier to live where you can speak the language.
That's good. That's good
But
for
touring
you.
is great.
Yes.
Enjoying the sea is
Yes,
great because
yes.
there's boating, swimming,
Okay.
and sunning, and of course eating.
Oh, that's great.
The yummy Greek food.
Yeah, sounds so tempting to
Yum.
me. And you know, I have seen some of the movies like Mamma Mia and My Big Fat Greek Wedding. There are 2 famous movies about the Greek, right? Tell us what you know about the Greek, one of the most oldest civilization in the world.
The Greek civilization goes back over 4,000 years.
Yes.
It started really in the mid-Bronze Age, and it's generally considered as the cradle of Western civilization.
Yes.
Now, you notice I say Western because the first civilization was Chinese. But Greece was the birthplace of democracy.
Yes.
It created the concept of general Western philosophy,
Yes.
Olympic Games,
Yes.
Western literature,
Yes.
political science, major science and mechanical type of principles.
Yeah.
They created the concept of university level education.
Yes.
The first coin, Western drama, and
Okay.
something called historiography.
Oh, that's a big word. Yeah. You almost invented everything.
No.
Like our Chinese. Yeah. And students, let's take a look at some of the photos, and we go with the music to give you a little bit of feeling of how Greece look like. 我们来看一下相片，跟听一小段的音乐，让你觉得这个希腊是一个什么样的地方，好吗？ Students, isn't it beautiful? Okay, now let's take a look at the first paragraph. Today we want to talk about an amazing island, a Greek island named Santorini. How about read along with Lee so you can improve your pronunciation? Lee, please go ahead.
Some 3,500 years ago,
大约在3500年前
one of the largest volcanic eruptions in the world created a submerged volcano and an island called Santorini.
全世界最大火山之一喷发，形成了地底火山和一座被称为 Santorini 的岛屿。
This island might have inspired the legend of the lost continent of mythical Atlantis.
这座岛屿可能启发了传说中遗失的大陆亚特兰提斯神话。
An advanced civilization that supposedly disappeared beneath the waves.
据称，一个先进文明消失在海浪之下。
This eruption also caused the demise of the Minoan civilization.
这个爆发也引起了 Malayan 文明的死亡。 Students, here we have the some 3,500 years ago. Some means about, around, 大约哈。Volcanic eruption 就是火山的爆发。And here we have the mythical Atlantis. That's a mythical event. Can you tell us a little bit about this, Lee?
Well, the Atlantis was first mentioned by Apollo about 2,500 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, and Plato also.
Okay.
Okay, it was decided it was a naval power ruled by a group of kings lying in front of the Pillars of Hercules.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, that's a legend. So how about the Minoan civilization?
The Minoans,
Yeah.
were merchants. They came to that region and they settled in that region from Crete.
Okay. From
Okay,
Crete, the island.
and they started about 5,000 years ago.
Oh, really?
And when the eruption came, the tsunami from the eruption
Okay.
cleared out everybody.
Oh, I see. Students, let's take a break now. Students, welcome back. Now let's take a look at the vocabulary. Number 1,
Volcanic, adjective.
火山，由火山作用所引起的。
A long time ago, the volcanic eruptions made this special scenery.
很久以前，火山爆发造成这些奇特景致。Number 2,
Eruption, noun.
火山爆发，熔岩的喷出。
The volcanic eruptions look terrifying.
这火山爆发看起来很吓人。Number 3,
Create, verb.
及物动词，创造、创作、设计。
The company created a new car model which uses electricity.
这个公司创新了使用电力的新车型。Number 4,
Submerged, adjective.
形容词，在水中的、淹没的。
These islands are submerged in the Pacific Ocean.
这些岛屿被太平洋淹没。Number 5,
Volcano, noun.
名词，火山。
There are lots of volcanoes in Hawaii.
夏威夷有很多火山。Number 6,
Caldera, noun.
名词，巨大的火山口。
Let's check out the huge caldera in this area.
让我们去查看在这地区的一个巨大火山口。Number 7,
Inspire, verb.
及物动词，赋予灵感，给予什么，以启示。
Jack's speech inspired me a lot.
杰克的演讲给我很多启示。Number 8,
Legend, noun.
名词，传说、传奇故事。
She is the heroine of an old legend.
她是一个古老传说中的女英雄。Number 9,
Continent, noun.
名词， 大陆、陆地、大洲。
Have you ever been to the European continent?
你到过欧洲大陆吗？ Number 10.
Mythical, adjective.
神话的，神话般的。
That monster is a mythical creature.
那个怪物是一种神话里的生物。Number 11.
Advanced, adjective.
形容词，先进的。
Ancient China was an advanced civilization.
古中国是个先进的文明国家。Number 12.
Civilization, noun.
名词，文明、文明国家、文明世界。
The Greek civilization is one of the oldest in the world.
希腊文明是世界上最古老的文明之一。Number 13.
Supposedly, adverb.
副词，据称，大概。
The American economic recovery is supposedly getting better.
美国经济据称正在好转中。Number 14.
Disappear, verb.
不及物动词，消失、不见、突然离开。
The thief disappeared suddenly.
这小偷突然不见了。Number 15.
Beneath, preposition.
介系词，在什么之下，向什么下面。
The town is beneath the cliffs.
这小镇在悬崖之下。Number 16.
Demise, noun.
死亡，终止。
The demise of this company is due to financial problems.
这家公司因着财务困难而终止。We have two phrases here for your reference. One is one of. One of 后面我们一定要加复数的名词。
Long Beach is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world.
长滩是全世界最美的海滩之一。Number 2 的加形容词加 est 就是形容词的最高级。Here's a good example for you.
This rabbit is the cutest one in the market.
这只兔子是市场上最可爱的一只。Students will want to learn more about Santorini, so let's move on to the paragraph 2. Lee, would you please read for us?
Located in the Calderas Islands, in the middle of the Greek islands of the Aegean Sea,
圣托里尼岛坐落在希腊爱琴海的塞克拉斯岛群之间。
Santorini is, along with Mykonos and Crete,
圣托里尼岛和 Mykonos 岛跟 Crete 岛齐名，
one of the most famous holiday destinations in Greece.
是希腊最负盛名的度假胜地中的一个。
High atop the volcanic cliffs are the towns and villages.
高耸的位居火山峭壁之上的城镇和村庄，
of this most beautiful and romantic place,
是这里最美丽和浪漫的地方。
from which you experience breathless views and the deep blue sea and clear sunny skies by day.
你可以在白天体验到令人屏息的美景，湛蓝色的海洋和干净清朗的天空，
and spectacular sunsets each night.
在每个傍晚观赏壮观的落日。Students, here we learn about actually Santorini is in the middle of Cyclades Islands, right? So there are so many islands together. So the Mykonos and the Crete and the Santorini, they are very famous, right?
Yes.
In the world. That's good. And also we can see that breathless. Breathless means that it's so hard for you to breathe because you are out of breath, because you have seen something spectacular, so you cannot breathe.
It
Right?
takes your breath away.
It takes your breath away. Okay, that's good. Now let's take a look at the vocabulary number 17. Lee, please.
Located, adjective.
形容词，坐落的，位于的。
My new office is located in the downtown area.
我的办公室位于市中心。Number 18.
Destination, noun.
名词，目的地，终点。
Finally, we reached our destination after 12 hours.
最终我们在12小时后到达目的地。Number 19.
Atop, adverb.
副词，在顶上。
Those birds are resting atop the mountain.
那些鸟儿们在山上休息。Number 20.
Cliff, noun.
名词，悬崖、峭壁。
Don't try to climb that cliff. It looks dangerous.
不要攀登那座悬崖，它看起来很危险。21.
Romantic, adjective.
形容词，赋予浪漫色彩的。
Let's spend a romantic night together in a fine restaurant.
让我们在一个很好的餐厅度过浪漫的夜晚。Number 22.
Breathless, adjective.
形容词，因为兴奋、恐惧等等，扣人心弦的，令人喘不过气的。
The adults were breathless as they watched the football game.
大人们在看足球赛时都屏住了呼吸。Number 23.
Spectacular, adjective.
形容词，壮观的、壮丽的。
We have seen the spectacular scenery in the Rocky Mountains.
我们在落基山脉看到壮观的景致。We have a phrase here, in the middle of. 在什么中间 ？The sentence, please, Lee.
This hut is in the middle of high mountains.
这个小屋在高山中间。同学们，这个很好用哈 ，in the middle of， 它这个地方是当做一个空间上的。有时候我们也可以说 I'm in the middle of making a cake， 在时间上的一个副词啊来使用。Okay, students, let's take a break. Students, welcome back. Now we want to take a closer look of this wonderful island, Santorini. Lee, please.
By ferry boat,
搭渡船，
you'll be amazed by looking up the sides of the 400-meter high cliffs.
你会惊喜地仰望两侧400公尺高的悬崖。
You will see a narrow, steep, winding donkey trail leading up to the towns far above.
你将会看到一条狭窄、陡峭、蜿蜒的小道，顺延到远处上方的小镇。
At the top, you will feel the gentle breezes from the sea.
在最高处，你会感觉到海风温柔的吹拂，
and smell the wild thyme from the sides of the cliff.
和闻到两侧峭壁上野生的百里花香。So by ferry port, then you can go to see a winding, narrow, steep donkey trail. Lee, what does it mean here by donkey? Is that you have to use donkey to carry you?
In Greece, the donkey is more accustomed to being used for mountains.
Okay.
They're stronger and they're smaller than a horse.
是
So it's common to use a donkey.
That's right. 同学们，你刚刚从最前面的照片，你也看到 Santorini 这个城镇，它是这样子顺着斜坡一直上去的，它是在山顶上的，所以他们要用驴子来载客人或是载货物，这样子上去哈。And here we have a wonderful writing here. Lee wrote it. Thank you, Lee. Because he used the 5 senses to make you feel that you are there. He uses to see, to feel, to smell. So you can really feel that you are in the Santorini, right? Great writing.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now let's take a look at some of vocabulary. Vocabulary 24.
Ferry boat, noun.
名词，渡船。
I took a ferry boat to Qijing from Kaohsiung.
我在高雄渡船去旗津。Number 25.
Winding, adjective.
弯曲的、曲折的、迂回的。
I biked through the winding roads to my school.
我骑脚踏车经过蜿蜒曲折的路到我的学校。Number 26.
Trail, noun.
名词，荒野中踏成的小道。
There are so many hiking trails on that mountain.
那这山上有很多健行小道。Now let's take a look at the phrase. Phrase number 4, look up, 向上望。
On summer nights, when you look up, you see lots of stars.
在夏夜，当你向上望，你可以看到许多星星。Here, students look up. We can also say that I look up at Lee a lot. 就表示说你非常的尊敬他，你是这样子头仰上的去敬仰他的。OK, now number 5.
At the top.
在最顶端。
At the top of the roof, there is a flag flying in the wind.
在屋顶的最顶端有个随风飘扬的旗子。Now we are going to the more excited activities here in the Santonini. Let's take a look at paragraph 4.
By day, the red and black pellet beaches that surround parts of the island
白天环绕着岛屿周围的红黑色的丸状海滩
are fantastic for sunning and swimming.
是绝佳的日光浴和游泳地点。
By night, the towns light up with tavernas, cafes, and bars.
到了晚上，小镇被酒馆、咖啡厅、酒吧的灯火整个照亮。
And people watching long into each evening.
人们总要待到很晚才回家。Here we have a very funny description here. Pellet beaches. Pellet beaches.
Pellets
Yeah.
are very small pieces of stone. And in Greece, they don't really have sand because there was so much volcanic rock.
Yes.
So the beaches are rated by how small the pellets are.
Yes. So it's not very comfortable if you just lie down on the beach, right? Because the small rocks will rock you.
You have to make sure that your towel is thick.
Okay, good. I know. 同学们，这个希腊的海洋虽然非常的漂亮、湛蓝，然后看起来很美，但是事实上它上面是很多的小石头状的，它不是沙滩啊，所以记得要带一个很好的一个毛巾铺在下面，要不然你会觉得不太舒服的。And here another word is tavernus. That's an interesting word. Can you explain a little bit?
Greeks use the word taverna to describe the restaurants that typically serve Greek
food?
traditional food,
Good.
traditional Greek food.
Okay, I see. And you have a lot of open space for the diners, right?
That's what's the beauty about Greece because
Yeah.
it very seldom rains, so most of the time you eat outside.
Sounds great. But now we have so many tavernas in Taiwan or in all over the world, right? So it is we use this word in more common terms.
Copies.
Copies.
They're all
Okay, copies. Okay, copies. 这个 tavernas 就是一个露天状的一个餐厅，只要是在外面吃饭的。那因为希腊它不下雨，在有5、6个月份它是不下雨的，那晚上非常的清凉，所以大家都很喜欢在户外吃这种传统的希腊的餐啊。那 tavernas 这个字呢，目前已经被广泛的使用了。好，那 let's take a look at the vocabulary 27.
Pellet, noun.
名词，颗粒状物、小球、丸状。
Those pellet beaches are so fantastic for vacation.
那些丸状的海滩是度假的最佳去处。Number 28.
Surround, transient verb.
及物动词，围绕、圈住。
Lakes surround our house.
我们房子的四周都是湖。Number 29.
Fantastic, adjective.
形容词，极好的，很棒的。
Kending is really a fantastic place.
肯定是个很棒的好地方。Now we will look at our last paragraph. Paragraph number 5. Lee, please.
The unique caldera,
Santorini 岛的独特的火山口，
the energy and the beauty of the island are the most important reasons
岛屿的能量和美丽，这些重要的原因，
for being ranked as one of the once in a lifetime must-see destinations of the world.
使得它被列为世界上一生一定要亲自拜访的地点之一。
Santorini is truly a place for lovers.
圣托里尼岛的确是恋人的最佳去处。好，同学们，这边我们来看一下 ，being raked us，be 动词加上过去分词，又是一个被动式的用法啊，它被平等为一辈子当中你一定要去的众多地点当中的一个。Let's talk about the energy a little bit. What do you mean by the energy? And we know the beauty of the island, the energy.
Sometimes when you go to somewhere,
Yes.
you feel the energy that the people are giving, that the area is giving,
Yes.
and that's what you feel in these areas.
Okay. Lots of activities are going on here.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Good. Now let's take a look at the vocabulary number 30.
Unique, adjective.
形容词，独一无二的，独特的。
We are all unique to our parents' eyes.
在我们的父母眼中，我们都是独一无二的。Number 31.
Energy, noun.
名词，活力、干劲儿。
We need more energy to keep on climbing those mountains.
我们需要更多干劲去攀爬那些山。Now the other phrase, okay, I have already talked about that, but we can take a look again.
Be ranked as.
被平等为。
Oxford University has been ranked as one of the top 10 universities in the world.
牛津大学一直被评等为世界上前10大学之一。Students, do you want to know more about the Greek living style? You know, from the movies, I learned that Greek loves to eat, and they only accept the Greek boyfriend or girlfriend. They only marry to Greeks, right?
Yes.
And they are very noisy.
Yes.
They are very similar to Chinese.
Yes.
Yeah. So can you explain more about your people or your culture?
I was very surprised to realize when I came here to Taiwan
Yes.
that the culture was very similar to that of the Greeks.
Okay.
Family, save money,
Yes.
eat food,
Yes.
go out and have fun.
That's right. And you even give a dowry, go dig a house to your daughter when they get married, right?
Yes.
We do that too.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. We have so many things in common to share with.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we also want to keep our tradition, right? Our
Yes.
value, our tradition.
Yes.
Yeah. And we are so proud of being one of the oldest civilizations in the world.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's right. So students, do you learn a little bit about Greeks?
Opa!
Oba! Okay. I think you will have fun if you watch this one. Let's see each other next week. See you.
Opa!
Oba!